What's up, you guys? It is Bree and I'm back again with another video. And this video is 10 tips on how to keep a healthy relationship. This video was recommended under one of my videos, like my older videos, by one of my friends. So y'all know I had to do it. I'm a little late, but I still did it. I have written down 10 tips that I think is good for a relationship. So stay tuned to get these 10 tips. I'm feeling real good. It feels like a Friday. It feels so good outside. I just feel really good today. So my first tip, number one, is communication. Communication is so important in a relationship. When you argue, communicate. Just like if you feel some type of way about something that has happened, don't hold it in because it's going to bottle up all your emotions and one day you're just going boom. You know, communicate, let your significant other know, hey, I don't like this. I don't like what you just did. I don't like this in our relationship or whatever. And hopefully you guys can work it out by communicating with each other and get over it in like the next day. But besides communicating, you need space. That's my second tip, is space. You need space. I don't care how much people say, I never get tired of my girlfriend or my boyfriend. I love them. I never get tired of them. That's a lie. You get tired of your mother. You get tired of your animals. You get tired of your siblings. You get tired of your boyfriend. Because you want to know why? Because you love those people the most, and they will irk your soul the most. They will irk your soul more than a stranger would. That is why you need space. If you stay around somebody and you're irritated with them, you're mad with them, you're gonna want your own space. You're gonna want to go and just be alone. I don't care what nobody say. Space is mandatory in a relationship. I don't see how people can be together 24/7. It's really annoying. Some people, and I know a lot of people like this, they need more space than normal people need space. They want days of space, other than having a couple minutes of space. Just give me some people like, just give me a couple minutes. I just need a couple minutes to myself. Others are like, I just need 3 days to myself. I'll see you next week or something like that. It's just, it depends on the type of person you are and how much space that you need or your partner needs, because y'all might not need the same amount of space. Your partner may need this much and you may need this little, but you guys have to balance it out, which goes back to my communication skills. After communication and space, you need to understand each other. Understand your partner's habits and what they are used to doing. If they are used to doing a certain thing all their life, they're not going to want to change it. But if it's for the better, try your best to change it. But if it's just something that you don't like and it's not bothering anybody else, just something you don't like, just drop it. Try to understand why they do it. Like, some people suck their thumb. They do it because it's soothing. They do it just to get time by. Some people do those things and they need to do it in their everyday life. So be understanding of their habits and be there for their habits. If they are doing something bad, be there to try to help them overcome those habits they have. If it's just something they just do in everyday life, get used to it. Suck it up, sis. Suck it up. After understanding is supporting each other, which I feel like you need to support your partner's habits. But supporting each other, like, a lot of people, like, on social media, they think supporting is going to each other's, like, basketball games, football games, and all those type of things, which is support. But it has to be more than that. It could be something like academic-wise, support on their decisions in life, just support, period. It doesn't have to deal with just sports. Be supportive of their mindset or what they want to do next in life. For instance, if they don't want to go to college, your partner doesn't want to go to college, you want them to go to college, but they just don't want to. You have to understand the reason why they don't want to go to college. You have to be supportive of their reason. As long as they're not ready to be no bum on the street, you have to understand that and support that. Although you may not want that, you have to do that for you. Like, being in a relationship is not all about you. That's what a lot of people don't get. But none of us are perfect, including myself, so I can't really say I go by all these rules. We all are learning, and then relationships aren't that serious. A lot of people feel that there are no need to have a relationship, which kudos to you. My next one is trust. Now I'm gonna speak a little bit on trust, because if I talk about trust, it's a whole nother segment. So basically, with trusting your partner, you shouldn't even be in a relationship if you do not trust the person that you are with. That's one. That's rule number one. Rule number two is you have to understand that you may take a longer to trust somebody, which is okay. If you feel like you cannot trust that person and you're not ready to be in a relationship with that person because you cannot trust them, take that time to get away and focus on yourself. A lot of times, there are opportunities for people to focus on themselves and learn themselves. Who are they becoming? So, for instance, if you're in a relationship and you guys broke up because of trust issues, take that time to get to know yourself all over again, because 9 times out of 10, you're not yourself. You're not yourself when you're hungry. But for real, you're not yourself. You're going to want to be like, what's going on? You're just going to be confused. So take that time to get to know yourself all over again, although it's not literally, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Just take that time to get to know yourself and take a break, because you need it. Everybody needs a break, but that's not on this list. But everybody needs a break, which is a part of being happy. My next thing after trust is just worrying about you two. I hate when people, I mean, it's okay to post a picture here and there on like social media, but I hate when people write their whole relationship stories on the internet. If people, I wish everybody was like me, but if there was a lot of people out there like me, we don't care. I don't care about what your baby daddy did to you and where he at now. But oh, in 2 weeks y'all gonna get back together. I don't want to know all of that. I don't care. It's either y'all together or you're not together. I'm not the type of person that's like, oh, I wonder what happened. I don't care. I like to worry about myself, and I feel like everybody else should worry about themselves. There's certain situations where you're like, I'm curious, but 9 times out of 10, I do not care, and I wish it was other people. And I know it's other people out there like me that just don't care about everything you put on social media. Just making yourself look a little crazy, just a little bit. So just worry about you too. If you guys are arguing, don't go to social media as your first outlet. Like, have a close friend that you can communicate with and you can talk and confide in, or you can communicate with that person, but use the steps that I just gave you, which is spaced communication and understanding each other to get you through what the argument is. Yeah. So after worrying about you two is loyalty. Be loyal. I don't really have to describe, after loyalty is honesty. I don't really have to describe loyalty and honesty, because I feel like that's just something that automatically comes into a relationship, like in the package. But like in trustworthiness should come in the packet too, but a lot of people forget to have those all in the package. So I'm not gonna really break it down, but loyalty and honesty is on my list. And then after those two is affection. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you sell drugs on the street. I don't care if you were a dropout. I don't care if you was a gangbanger. I don't care. You want affection. Everybody needs affection. No, take that back. Everybody wants affection, but we don't need it. It's a want to it, and basically we just, what's the word? I cannot think of the word, but you want it, but there's a thing in your head like, oh, you don't need it. But affection is really, really important. I swear, if you're a boy and you're watching this, if you give affection to your girl, if you do all these things on this list to your girl, where's she gonna go? I'll wait. Where's she gonna go? She ain't gonna go nowhere, because you like the perfect boys for her. She not gonna wanna go nowhere. All of that plus affection, oh come on. And girls too. you're watching this and you do this, I mean, we not all perfect. Of course, you're gonna miss some steps, but come on, where they gonna go? Where? My last and final tip for you guys is having a genuine connection. I think that every relationship, when it's just the two of you guys should have deep conversations about more than what normal people talk about. Like, have a deep connection about your family background. You might not know. Y'all might come from the same place. Not no incest stuff. But you know, like y'all ancestors might come from the same area or same city. Who knows? Like, it's so much behind people's stories. Like, this world is so small that it's just so much stuff to be found between a person's conversation. So I think to have a genuine connection, oh my god, why am I stuttering? To have a genuine connection is something that a lot of people don't get. So if you're having a genuine conversation with this one girl and you're having a regular conversation with other girls, that's what makes the two different. Like, she knows where she's at. I know so much about this boy that these girls don't know about. What does she have to worry about other girls when you're having regular conversations like, what are you doing? How was your day? No, when you're talking about them, what's your favorite music? Oh, why do you like that music? Oh, because this rapper talks about this and that in their music. Like, have a conversation, even talking about religions and stuff like that. Like, I just think it's so cool to have those genuine connections. Maybe it's just me. Maybe this isn't really a tip, but that's what I think. Alright, you guys, it's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoy my 10 tips on how to have a healthy relationship. Because you know, your girl got you. One-on-one talk with Bree Nizzle. Well, Bree. Hey, it's Bree. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you comment down below, subscribe, and like my video. Comment some things that you guys want me to do next. This was recommended in one of my older videos to talk about. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. But yeah, hope you guys have a good one. And I'm gonna be trying to be consistent with uploading my videos. But bye.